Does Caleb Williams meltdowns, will that scare away NFL teams?
Did all he could. Just came up a bit short. It's part of the game.
What's going on, football fans? Let's have a sit down in a little living room conversation. Now, as you guys just took and saw, Michael Penix versus Caleb Williams, a showdown happened tonight, and man, what a game. My hat takes and goes off to the whole Washington Huskies football team. They played a fantastic game. And on the offensive side of the ball, USC played a fantastic game, but their defense let them down once again. The big question that I want to take and talk to y'all about, and I want to converse with everybody in the comment section, at least as much people as I can, is Caleb Williams had a complete mental breakdown after the game, completely lost his mind. What I'm assuming is his mother had to cover up his face with a piece of paper, like a folder, and you could just see him trembling and shaking. Defeat really took a toll on him today. Now, Barstool Sports, as you guys can see on the screen, and I go in the comment section, and sometimes I'm such an optimist. I'm like, man, people gonna be cheering him on. Like, man, Caleb Williams, you got heart, man. Keep up the great work, man. This loss is not on you at all whatsoever. But no, I see comments like this, and like this, and like this, and it goes on and on and on and on. And man, people are disgusting. Football fans are, there's a lot of great football fans who are very compassionate, even about teams that they beat and stuff. But then you have this nastiness, these couch potatoes, these slobs, these pathetic folks who have no compassion. And a lot of y'all are bringing up the point, and this is the point I want to drive at today. Does Caleb Williams, end of the day, meltdowns, will that scare away NFL teams? Possibly, yes. But I feel that he's still a number one overall pick. If I'm number one on the board, I am grabbing Caleb Williams. He is a generational talent. I see Andrew Luck. I see possibly a more polished version of Andrew Luck out there. Okay. I like to see football players, and I'm gonna share my heart here with you. And again, comment below. I'm not crucifying everybody who doesn't like the mental breakdown at the end of the game. I'm not doing that. He doesn't do this every game. He is very pissed off. I mean, he has those eyes, they could cut glass, when they lost against Utah. But this game, you saw a football player lose his mind. Now, I didn't see this kind of backlash with Max Duggan, when that took and happened to him when he lost the national championship. I didn't see that kind of backlash. It was just like, oh, he gave it his all, had a great season. Right on, man. Yeah, this guy does it, and it's all of a sudden not okay. All of a sudden, we're questioning his mental health. We're challenging his manhood. He wants to own an NFL team. Could you imagine when they start losing a whole bunch? Is he going to do us every week? It's real easy for people who never played the game of football, man, who've never played the game of football. I played high school and I played Division II college football, so I know what it's like to lose. I won 2 games my first 2 years of high school football. Absolute asinine. We were terrible. That taken is said, man. Folks, let's have compassion, man. Let's have some pushback for anybody who probably doesn't agree with anything I'm saying, but I want to give some pushback is that, for the football players out there who have these kind of breakdowns, would you rather see that than have someone who gets $1 million NIL deal or he gets a multi-million-dollar contract and they don't want to play football anymore? They go Michael Thomas of the New Orleans Saints. That man got paid 2-3 years ago, and we ain't seen him since. I mean, he's out there, but you all know what I mean. So many times people get paid and they suck now. Emmanuel Ogbah on the Miami Dolphins, another one. He got a nice little contract, a lot of guaranteed money, generational wealth. All of a sudden, we're not seeing you out there as much anymore, right? So we see this stuff over and over and over and over again, and it sucks to see it, man. It really sucks to see people not be passionate about the game. All of a sudden, I don't have to try as hard. All of a sudden, I got my my grandma's next door neighbor's first cousin's best friend a doghouse and taking care of it, all the family and friends. I don't have to try anymore because the hunger is gone. But to see a guy like Caleb Williams out there, who is out there, guys, and he loses like this in heartbreaking fashion. The O-line start falling apart at the end of the game. The defense don't know how to stop the other team. USC's defense, I mean, there's a few good players, man, so I don't want to blame the whole defense, but, man, they dropped the ball. Again, that's not Caleb Williams' fault. That is absolutely not his fault. And given the opportunity, if he was on a squad like Georgia, a squad like Alabama, where they value the O-line, where we're going to see multiple O-line go in the first round. We don't really see that from USC too much, right? We don't. We see it more from other clubs, right? So, but I'd rather see a guy like Caleb Williams breaking down. I don't question his mental health. I get excited to see players who give a damn about the game. I remember back when the Dolphins had a quarterback by the name of Ryan Tannehill, and he would throw an interception, and he had this smug look on his face. He had this smug look on his face. And historically, we're talking, 2016, 2017, 2015, he sucked as a quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Now, he redeemed himself a little bit towards the end there, but before he got traded to the Tennessee Titans, right? Before he had a season-ending injury. So season-ending injury, and you know what changed the hearts about Ryan Tannehill is that he cried. He cried. He lost his mind. He was so upset. We didn't see that smug prick. And I don't know Ryan Tannehill. Like, I know people who know him, and from what I hear, he's a nice guy. But from watching it from my couch, it looked like he just didn't care. He just stoic. You want your quarterback to get upset, to give a damn, to have emotion. When you have emotion, you can lead teams. And, he's also a young man. We forget that this guy, and I don't know Caleb Williams' exact age, he's probably 21, maybe 23, maybe 22. He's a young guy. Anyway, I say this, man, still a huge Caleb Williams fan. Do I think it's going to affect him? Yeah, I think there may be a team or two that may back off, but there's also a lot of good quarterbacks in this year's draft. There's Michael Penix. He's out there doing his thing. Bo Nix is out there doing his thing. Shedeur Sanders has a terrible O-line, but hey, he's making great throws. He could be possibly a day 2 pick. There's quarterbacks in this draft. So if they don't want Caleb Williams, hey, to each his own, right? They're going to look at and examine every single last thing. But what I love is that you have a college football player who is a multimillionaire. Yeah, he's set for life. He could walk away today and he's set for life. But he cares this much, man. I love to see it. I love to see it. I don't know. Comment below. Maybe you don't agree with me. Maybe you agree with me. Maybe you don't. Who knows? But comment below. Let's talk about it in the comment section, and smash that subscribe button as well too. That helps the channel to take and grow. I cover as much NFL teams as I can, and occasionally cover college football. I will say, coming this December, I have my NFL Draft Prospect Series with live interviews on this show. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch y'all next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith. Hopefully you like this episode. Thanks for watching another episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith, where I cover all 32 NFL teams plus NFL exclusive interviews. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for the alerts, comment below, and we'll catch you next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith.